Hey everybody, it's Monday! Well, we didn't do a top movies of all time for me yesterday, so that's what we're going to start off Monday morning with. Number 5 on the top 10 movies of all time, according to Simply Super Dave. These are my top 10 favorite films of all time due to whatever reason that makes it pop into that spot. I'll try to explain that. Let's go ahead and do a recount. I was trying to think, what is that? A recount on numbers 10 through 6. Number 10 was True Romance from 1992, directed by Tony Scott. Wonderful action flick. Not your typical action flick. It's sort of like an adventure movie. All right, not exactly like Predator or anything like that. It's not that type of action. Just a lot going on. Great ensemble cast. Number 9 was American Beauty from 1999, directed by Sam Mendes. Best Picture winner. Definitely recommend that one. Number 8 knocked Titanic out of my top 10 list. The Big Lebowski. Yes, The Big Lebowski, directed by the Coen brothers, who are iconic in their own right. Starring Mr. Jeff Bridges as the dude. Also has Sam Elliott in it, which always adds to any movie. Number 7 was the Best Picture winner from the Best Year in Cinema Movie History, 1994. You can go check out the old podcast to see why I picked that. But 1994 was a great year, and Forrest Gump was the Best Picture of the year that year. Directed by Robert Zemeckis. Great director. Back to the Future is all I got to say. And Tom Hanks was at the height, the prime of his career, winning Best Actor for Forrest Gump. After a year, he just won Best Actor for Philadelphia. So, like I said, he was really on top of the world at that point in time. But yes, number 7, Forrest Gump. Number 6 was our most modern entry in our top 10, and it was Avengers Endgame. And I picked that movie in particular because it was a climactic point for all the storylines leading up from all the Marvel movies, from Iron Man to that one, and really brought the story arcs for each character to a completion at that point. And it was just so many great moments in there for a comic book fan to just freak out about in the theater. So definitely number 6 would have to be Avengers Endgame for me. Not the best Marvel movie of all, may not even be my favorite, but what it did and everything it brought around full circle makes that movie in my top 10 list. Number 5, here we are, our new entry into the top 10 list. Number 5 is going to be from the greatest year in cinema movie history. It's going to be from 1994. The movie is The Shawshank Redemption. Starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, directed by Frank Darabont. You might know Frank Darabont a little bit better because of The Green Mile. Also, he is the creator and the one that put The Walking Dead on TV. Directed the first season or 2 of that, if I'm not mistaken. So, Frank Darabont did a fantastic job with this Stephen King novel, The Shawshank Redemption. Yes, that's right, Stephen King wrote this, as long as also with The Green Mile, both movies he directed, and The Mist, another movie Frank Darabont directed. Great movie that was filmed here in Louisiana, believe it or not. Anyway, The Shawshank Redemption, like I said, came from the greatest year in movie cinema history, 1994. It was up for Best Picture, beat out by Forrest Gump, who was number 7 on this list. I preferred Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption is the movie that you need to watch. If anything, the moral of the movie that I love most about it is that no matter what life puts you through, you cannot be broken in your own mind. Your mind is your salvation, it's your redemption, it's your freedom. No matter if they put you into a hole, everything that you have in your mind, every memory that you got is what keeps you clinging on to who you are. And The Shawshank Redemption really dives deep into that. And oh my gosh, just so many great actors in this movie. And but the story, oh my god, the story at the end, if you've never seen it before, it'll make you love the movie. Also, little added note, Clancy Brown, who plays the head security guard, Hadley, in this movie. Been in many movies, just celebrated a birthday a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. But what makes Clancy Brown so special? He is the voice of Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob SquarePants. I couldn't say that right. And that might, you'd be like, what? That's right. The badass security guard from the Shawshank Redemption who beat the hell out of everybody is Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob SquarePants. Great actor. Obviously pretty good with voices too. But the Shawshank Redemption, folks, if there's one movie on this list that will probably touch you and give you hope that even though life is not fair and there's no way to make it fair, you can still make the best of it, even if you're spending a lifetime in jail. Especially for something you did not do. The Shawshank Redemption is a fantastic movie. I definitely recommend anybody to check that out. So there you go. Number 5. We are into the top 5 now with the Shawshank Redemption. Make sure you look on your streaming services. I know HBO has it for sure. It's on the Turner Movie Classics part of their menu guide. So if you get a chance, definitely check that out. Also, Forrest Gump, I believe, is in there, and Pulp Fiction, all from 1994. I'm telling you, folks, if you want to find a good year to catch every movie that came out that year, which was almost iconic, then 1994 is going to be the year to go with. All right, folks, I hope you all have a wonderful Monday morning. Don't forget, check out the Shawshank Redemption, number 5 on Dave's Top 10 Movies of All Time.